It's going to be dark. It's going to be scary. It's going to be frigid. It must mean one thing. It's Halloween. Huge breaking news just dropped in the WWE. And if you're a part of the WWE universe and you watch Raw, SmackDown, NXT, if you're a former fan, a newer fan, or you're in between, ladies and gentlemen, you are not going to believe this. According to those in the know, the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, and this is going to escalate. This is going to dominate. A top WWE superstar has just been confirmed out for the next 6 months due to a devastating injury and surgery. Now, this changes everything for WrestleMania next year. We're talking about championship plans completely destroyed, WWE officials scrambling backstage right now to rebuild the entire WrestleMania card, and a locker room that is absolutely shocked by what just happened. I've got all the details, what caused the injury, the surgery timeline, who WWE is looking at as replacements, and what this means for the road to WrestleMania, what this means for the Royal Rumble. But before we jump into this, we also got to talk about what this means for the rest of 2025, because we still have 2 vital, critical months to go. But before we jump into this, if you're new here, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell. We bring you the WWE breaking news like nobody else, the kind of heart, the soul, the blood, the sweat, the tears, every single day as it happens. All right, let's get right into it and not waste any more of your valuable time. So here is what we know. According to multiple reports coming out of WWE, we are hearing word right now, and this is very sad and very bad. And again, we're going to go over the rumors, the gossip. We're going to go over the planning and the strategizing. This didn't just happen overnight, ladies and gentlemen. Sources are telling us that this wrestler has been forced through pain for the past few weeks, but things got significantly worse after what we saw went down at the last pay-per-view offering. WWE medical staff immediately pulled out this wrestler from upcoming events, and here is the kicker. This injury is so severe that surgery was required. We're talking about a full surgical procedure scheduled that has already happened, and the recovery timeline that the doctors are giving 6 full months, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Now, for those of you that are doing the math at home, 6 months from now puts us at just around WrestleMania or a little bit after. So is this wrestler going to miss WrestleMania? Now, the wrestler in question, Seth Rollins. He announced it earlier this morning. Seth Rollins will be out for a significant amount of time. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions as we walk the line on the brash and the brazen. Now, obviously, they're going to miss Royal Rumble. They're going to miss Elimination Chamber. And again, the big one, they're going to miss WrestleMania in April. Gone, not happening. Plans completely scrapped, completely canceled. But that's not all. But it gets even more complicated because we're going to break down all of that. Also, stick around because I've got some exclusive backstage reaction from WWE officials and what superstars in the locker room are saying about this situation at the stage. All right, so let's talk about this massive WrestleMania problem WWE now has on their hands. Because Seth Rollins wasn't just scheduled for any match at WrestleMania. We're talking about championship, main event, major storylines, major implications that has been building for months. Absolutely months, viewers, okay? Here's what was supposed to happen. Seth Rollins was set to go against and put the World Heavyweight Championship on the line at WrestleMania. Either night 1 or night 2. This was going to be one of the top matches on the card. Potentially even a main event level match. WWE had been planting the seeds for this storyline ever since several months ago. The WWE was hinting, the WWE was strategizing, the WWE was planning. Again, we all know the WWE can switch up plans. We know the WWE can always go in a completely different direction. But now, all that work, all those storylines, all that information, gone just like that, viewers. Just like that. Just as easy as it happened, it has sadly come to this. Now, we have been hearing some very interesting names being thrown around backstage as potential replacements for Seth Rollins at the Showcase of Immortals WrestleMania. And we're going to get into all of that in just a second. But first, let me tell you what WWE's initial reaction was when they found out about the injury. So according to my sources, again, it's always subject to change, okay, rumor and gossip. Sources close to the situation, when WWE officials first learned about the severity of the injury to Seth Rollins, there was immediate concern about how this would impact WrestleMania season. We're told that Triple H personally met with Seth Rollins to discuss the timeline, and when the decision was made that Seth Rollins would not rush back for WrestleMania, though they are prioritizing long-term health over a one-night appearance. Now, some wrestlers have pulled double duty at WrestleMania, competing at both night 1 and then night 2. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Superstars in the locker room have been reacting to the news, and this general consensus is shock mixed with concern. Seth Rollins is one of the most respected performers in WWE, the workhorse, and multiple superstars have been reaching out privately to offer support. But from a business standpoint, WWE had to move fast. Within hours of confirming the injury, creative team were called to discuss replacement options, and this is where things get really interesting because WWE has several directions that they could go. Elevate another star into the WrestleMania spot. This would be a massive opportunity for someone like a Braun Breaker, a Bronson Reed, a Damian Priest, who is on the cusp of main event status. Bring back a returning superstar. We've heard rumors like Stone Cold, The Rock, being discussed as a surprise WrestleMania opponent, or even the incomparable John Cena, which we got breaking news on John Cena a little bit later on in the show. Now, WWE hasn't made a complete final decision yet. Completely pivot the story based and create a multi-person match. Think triple threat or fatal four-way to fill the void. Or, again, we're expecting an announcement on an upcoming episode of Raw or SmackDown that will reveal the new direction. And trust me, you're going to want to see what they come up with. Let's break down each of the replacement scenarios because this is where WWE Creative gets to show what they are really made of. If the WWE goes the route of the rising star push, that you could see Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, or even an LA Knight, because LA Knight deserves and has earned this. LA Knight viewers, okay? Carmelo Hayes, here's what makes sense. LA Knight's been getting massive crowd reactions, okay? Their merchandise sales are through the roof, and a WrestleMania spotlight would cement them as a big main event play because, you know, every time LA Knight seems like he's on the cusp of breaking out or becoming a world champion or being that main event caliber star, the WWE seems to proverbially pull the rug from underneath a guy like LA Knight. The shocking return. Now, this is the option that has fans buzzing on social media. Imagine if WWE uses this injury for Rollins as an opportunity to bring back a returning superstar. What superstar would you want to see return to the WWE? The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, Kane, RVD, Rob Van Dam, Jeff Hardy. Who should return to the limelight? Chris Masters, Carlito, Johnny Mundo, Johnny Nitro, John Morrison. Who should return? Fit Finlay to WrestleMania. It all boils down to your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that because this is going to be one hell of an emotional ride. Viewers, fans, and subscribers, now this is just coming in right now. Masha Slamovich was on WWE's radar before allegations surfaced. Seth Rollins again revealed himself. Now, this isn't just rumor and speculation. I just want to reiterate right now. Seth Rollins revealed that it's going to take 6 months for him to come back. So, again, December, January, February, March, April. I mean, he could come back just in time for WrestleMania. You never know. Seth Rollins could have yet another heist on our hands. Chelsea Green continues to blast Fairmont Hotels over escort accusations and gift controversy. Also, Netflix exploring Warner Brothers Discovery bid, and that could possibly spell trouble for the future of AEW All Elite Wrestling. Chelsea Green set sights on TNA Knockouts title for a full circle moment, and that would be huge. Chelsea Green, now it's no longer just a rumor, it's no longer just gossip, it's no longer just speculation. Chelsea Green confirmed signing a new WWE contract extension. Also, breaking news on WWE's future. What's going on here? Misconduct, lawsuits, courtrooms, battles, papers, signings. What is going on behind the scenes at WWE just hours before the blue brand of SmackDown? WWE leaders are seeking to depose shareholders suing over the TKO deal. Yes, you heard that right. How is that all going to wind up? How is that all going to end up? Also, Johnny Gargano nails Marvel's The Thing in a ridiculous, detailed Halloween carving. Also, breaking news as it concerns spoilers for Saturday night's main event is online. I will not give that to you here because I don't like to reveal spoilers because, again, I don't want to spoil it. Yes, we do bring up rumors, gossip, and speculation that may or may not happen, but when they're talking confirmed spoilers, that is not something I like to bring up or bring to you. The WWE Women's Division is set for Japan tours in 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, from the WWE NXT Women's Division. The first match has been revealed for the AEW Full Gear Tailgate Brawl. And Drew McIntyre calls Cody Rhodes a Homelander villain and destroys his WWE narrative. Drew McIntyre says that the WWE keeps screwing him out of title wins. And Aleister Black and Rusev have already racked up more losses in WWE than their entire AEW runs. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Also, Ricky Saints wants WWE Raw and SmackDown stars to come to him in NXT. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, your views on all of that. Because here on Show and View, we escalate it. We dominate. We give you the most exclusive. We give you the narrative. We build it up because you are what is in, guys. And again, we got Halloween night. Get out the candy. Get out the drinks. Get out the food. Get out your favorite costume. Do what you got to do. Because as long as you're watching Show and View, remember, set a reminder. I want all of you right now to please set a reminder on your cell phone, your iPhone, your laptop, your watch, your TV. Set a reminder to watch my channel, my show multiple times a day. Because this is where it never slows down. It just keeps going and going and going. I am like that Energizer Bunny. Why? Because we are going to fly very high. And we're going to take this thing to an extreme level here on Show and View. We are going to turn it up. Every time we go to the batter, we are going to swing bada bada. We're going to swing it out. We're going to swing for the fences because there ain't nobody here that can stop me. There's a lot of people that want to shut me up. They want to shut me down. They want to cancel me. But there ain't a damn thing that anybody can do to me. Oh, they can go on their little cell phones and they can type. And they can be a keyboard warrior. And they can be a troll with no soul. But the bottom line is I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep ranting. I'm going to keep talking. And there ain't a damn thing anybody can do about it. You can take a plane, a train, Kurt Cobain. It doesn't matter because you can be insane. Because you can't stop what you can't kill. You can't kill what you don't know. And you sure as hell can't do a damn thing to me. Why? Because you ain't got what it takes to get the job done. Subscribe.